Netbooks used to be popular because of their low cost and relatively good functionality. However, that part of the market is underserved right now, so iBall has stepped in with its new sub 15,000 rupee Compbook Marvel 6.
This is as basic as laptops can get in this day and age, but is that really a problem? We're going to see exactly how much value you can get from a laptop that costs so little. For starters, the Compbook Marvel 6 looks quite nice. It's made entirely of plastic, but nothing about it seems down market. The bluish-grey textured lid is subtle yet attractive, and only the printed logos look a little out of place. The glossy finish carries over to the bottom, and there are no vents because of the fanless CPU used. The Compbook Marvel 6 weighs only 1.46 kg, but there are some rough plastic seams and edges. The lid flexes a little and the display can warp when pressure is applied, but the hinge seems stiff enough. Similarly, the keyboard deck flexes if pressed hard. The borders around the screen are surprisingly narrow, which makes the Marvel 6 feel modern. The keyboard has a decent layout with well-spaced keys, although it's easy to hit the power button by accident. The keys are a little stiff and noisy, but it's easy to get used to, and we were typing quickly in no time. The only real problems are the lack of screen brightness shortcuts and the distracting red I key, which is an iBall trademark. Unfortunately, the trackpad isn't that great. It doesn't have separate buttons and it's easy to accidentally click both at the same time. It's fine if you tap to click, but pressing down makes the whole wrist rest flex. The screen measures 14 inches diagonally and has a resolution of 1366 by 768. This isn't great by mainstream standards, but we're impressed given the price of this laptop. Even though it's a bit washed out and blacks look shiny at any angle, it's more than adequate for any kind of work and even for watching videos. iBall also throws in a factory-fitted screen protector. There's a sparse selection of ports including only one USB 3 port, one USB 2 port, one mini HDMI video output and one 3.5mm combo socket. There's also a micro SD card slot, though we would have preferred a full-sized one. You get a 64-bit version of Windows 10 Home, which is another big plus for the Marvel 6 considering its price. The CPU is an Intel Celeron N3350 based on the recent Apollo Lake Atom platform. It has 2 cores running at 1.1 GHz and runs silently without a fan. There's also 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of embedded flash storage. You can open up the laptop and install a SATA hard drive or SSD, though iBall warns that this might cause performance issues because the battery can't handle a lot of load. Wi-Fi AC is a pleasant surprise, and there's also Bluetooth for a 2-megapixel webcam and stereo speakers. Because this is a modern CPU, it can handle 1080p video in common formats. General performance when loading and using apps is sluggish, but not intolerably so. The flash storage helps, but don't expect to do anything more than basic office productivity and web surfing. Many of our benchmarks didn't run at all. We tried some light games from the Windows Store, and even they stuttered and ran slowly. Battery life is very good. We were able to get 5 hours 38 minutes in Battery Eater Pro, which is better than what many mainstream laptops can achieve. We got through a full workday with 50% remaining on the battery level indicator. The iBall Compbook Marvel 6 is a surprisingly competent machine. It's essentially a low-cost tablet in a clamshell body, and it's great for people with very light workloads. It could work for students, business people who travel a lot, and home users alike. Sure, it doesn't have many modern conveniences, storage will be problematic, and long-term reliability is unknown, but there's no denying the immense value proposition here.
Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more reviews and videos like this. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Gadgets360.